Oh, okay, this is my dog Tippy, and I'm gonna teach her how to sit using different types of conditioning. So first thing that you're gonna need is some food of some sort. So I've got some Thanksgiving turkey here that she really likes a lot. And first off, you're going to have to, as always, present the dog with a treat or reward or whatever it may be. So do this a few times, trying to get your unconditioned responses and unconditioned stimuluses present. So after I've done this 3 times now, hold on, I'm going to start by teaching her how to sit herself. So I've already practiced this a couple times with her before, so she already has kind of an idea that we're doing of what was going on. See, she's already seen the food, but I'm still going to go over what techniques to use and how to do it. So I'm going to get her to stand up right now. So what you would do is you would present the food to her, or him or her, right? And then you would use a code word. Since she already knows what she's doing, and I've used operant conditioning, since she knows that whenever she sees the food, she'll sit down. So we're good there. So my code word is basically sit, but you could use a clicker or whatever. So now, what I did is how I went about training her. I tried to use classical conditioning and pair the turkey with how she was going to sit. That worked a little bit, but it was still kind of mediocre compared to like how operant conditioning would work. So I used a little bit of negative reinforcement in the way of I held her collar until I kept telling her sit, basically, in like a more commanding voice, and she did so. So after that, you could also, I pressed down on her to get her into that motion of sitting down, like how she is now, so she could kind of learn like what sitting is and how to do it. So she could do that as well. But how I use classical conditioning, I did, of course, like try to pair everything together with the food and then present the food as a neutral stimulus and make her follow it until she knows that whenever she sits down, like how she is now, and backs up into a normal sitting stance and not a laying stance, she will get some food as a reward. And further on, here, let me get her to stand up for you to prove this. Tippy, go get some food. Okay, so she's standing up. She is right now. Tippy, sit. Sit. Just like that. Now she knows. And she can get some food. So, after that, that's how I had went about it, but that approach didn't really work that well in the beginning. So I've had to try many different things. So it overall took me about 10 minutes to try and teach her how to sit. But she is a good learner, and she's pretty fast, so it was pretty simple to do this. And I didn't really have to take like any action of really like punishment in any way. She just learned it all on her own. But the negative reinforcement definitely did come in handy, and that's one of my main things that I used to help teach her how to sit by herself. It was 90% her and 10% me, the food, in a way. So this is operant in classical conditioning and how I taught my dog Tippy how to sit, just like that.